Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another edition of Wrestling with Tism, where there is always a little bit of spectrum on the internet. I am your host, the He-Man James Hebert, along with my co-host, and probably better host than me, to be honest, the Fish and Dish Connection, Hannibal Scorch, Ryan. What's going on, gentlemen?
Oh, it is a snowed-in day.
Yes,
when you have to go out into the wilderness and knock snow off your satellite dish because
oh my god,
nothing's working. You know,
me.
Literally buried in snow. It'd be like that sometimes, though. You have like 8-9 inches.
Really? Jesus.
And it was rough, but other people got worse. So.
Yep.
Yeah, that is
the minute you come out of mute, oh no.
Seriously, man, always on cue. Yeah, I'm currently ill, Hannibal Scorch. I may look okay, but I feel rough. But I couldn't miss the show. I wanted to be here. I'm able to mute myself when I'm gonna, well, hopefully next time I cough or sneeze. But yeah, it's cold here. But we don't have snow yet. Apparently, there is going to be a storm tonight.
Yes.
So be interested to see what happens there. But we're not going to be getting 8 or 9 inches of snow. So at least there's that, I guess.
You're getting our system, by the way. So you're getting like the tail end of the system that has been creaming us, by the way, you lucky bastard. It's already getting it's already going down.
Yeah, I think it's
losing intensity.
Yeah, I think it's because it's a little bit warmer here, weirdly. So I think that's going to help with it as well. But
no.
Anyway, this isn't weather with Tism. It's wrestling with Tism.
It is.
So,
it is indeed.
You know.
And since we're talking about that, let us bring in our guest for the evening, who is also buried under a mountain of snow, had to do a lot of shoveling herself today. I am pleased to welcome our guest for the evening, who will be talking on the video game discussion today. It is Vendetta.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see everyone.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
How are you holding up in this snow day apocalypse?
Well, I just digged myself. I have a long driveway, so I basically had to dig the whole thing through, and then there was a 4-foot wall in front of the main road that I had to go through. So it was fun, very fun. Took about like 4 or 5 hours, but now we're here.
Fuck me. I'm not looking forward to when I have to do it after the show. I did like the side. I still have yet to do our car in the parking lot. That's gonna be great.
It's rough.
Yeah, it's a rough one. It is a snowpocalypse, basically almost countrywide right now, with the exception of most of California and Florida. So wonderful, but at least we had plans today. At least we weren't going to go anywhere. And in fact, we are going to start on the video game discussion. So we had talked about movies. We had talked about wrestling predictions for 2026. We figured, why not just give the whole roundabout with what's on our actual logo and talk about video games that are coming out in 2026, or that are going to be released in 2026. So I hope that people are interested. If you want to join in, I believe my cohort, the Fish, has already sent it out to everybody involved.
That's not happening for like another 8 minutes. We've done discussed that, James.
God damn it, James. Fuck me. See?
He doesn't pay attention to like anything. Things go in one ear. This is what it is. But we can still have
I deserve that.
He's broken both rules. Both time stamps he's broken within like 2 minutes of the show going live. Yeah. This is just Wrestling With Tism.
This is very much.
It is what it is. But this preamble conversation before we let everybody, in here, because I've not sent out the link yet. But that will come out soon. Video games in 2026 are rather interesting this year. Between GTA 6 on the horizon, further down the road, assuming it ever releases, the real GTA 6 is the friends we made along the way.
That is the key there, WrestleFish, if it ever releases.
But there's some interesting games, especially on the RPG front. Fable looks great. You can be a slumlord in Fable. And I don't know how much homework you did this week, James, in terms of preparing for a video game discussion, because I know you don't really play anything on current hardware.
No.
But my cat desperately wants in right now. He's not.
I'm not gonna say no to cats. By the way,
I'm saying no right now because it is what it is. He knows what time it is. But
she wants food. I get it. I hear you.
But I just want to get this out of the way because it's still video game discussion, a little rant. Okay, so James, I showed you this the other day, that wrestling's new video game coming out, WWE 2K26 releasing, and its game modes, its deluxe editions, all have people on the cover that are already in last year's game.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to rationalize because, it's going to be $140 edition of the game, $150 edition of the game. The amount of people who buy this game every year, they just release the same thing.
Yeah, they
sports games are really egregious about it. But Call of Duty's the same way. And this is how modern video games have become. And, oh my God, will you stop? He wants in. I just need to get through the point so I can, put myself off camera for a second. But my point is, $150 edition of the game, Attitude Era, Monday Night Wars edition. You know how many times they have given us the Attitude Era, James?
I think 4 times so far.
Okay, so WWE 13's entire game presentation was based off the Attitude Era.
Yep.
WWE 2K14 was an Undertaker-themed showcase mode.
Yep.
Not to mention coupled with 30 years of WrestleMania, which is still one of the best game modes they've ever done. 2K16 was a Stone Cold Steve Austin themed video game. Okay. 2K22 released with the NWO edition for life. The big deluxe edition, super deluxe edition, $140 game mode. The 2K24 deluxe edition also gave you the Undertaker again, despite already being in the game multiple times.
With multiple different models, by the way.
And so, 2K26 is going to give us the Attitude Era again?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you could just give us the Attitude Era on television. It'd be a lot easier. But I digress.
Really.
Point. I'm going to send out this link and get everybody in for the riff. Get the riffraff in here, our peoples.
Good old riffraff.
A little riffraff.
I don't understand how anyone can sit there and really think that a WWE, and I'm not saying it's just because it's WWE, right? But a game like that, with anything added to it, is worth $150. Like, it's just insane to me.
Yeah,
somebody sat there and it's like, that sounds like it's reasonable. Even more weird is the people that are going to pay it, I guess.
Yeah, I think you stopped before me, Britt, because of that, right? Because I stopped at like 2K14 because I just couldn't justify it when they're just releasing the same game year over year and not even. I mean, they had problems with the game engine and all that stuff. That's been well documented. They finally fixed it now. Only took them almost a decade. What are your thoughts on the deluxe edition of the Attitude Era set for 2K26?
I mean, I know it's something that everyone, regardless, whether you're a fan or not, you're going to spend your money on it just because you want to see what the game is going to look like. I personally, from all the covers, I did stop before like 2014. I think 2013 actually was the last WWE I picked up. But realistically, it all goes down to fan favorites. Like, if you like the series, the franchise, and you still want to see what they're going to come up with, you're going to buy it. But I don't think I could ever justify the price. Like, it's really up to, you're going to be in the hole either way, spending the amount on the game.
Yep, 100%. It's way too pricey now, and like, I feel like it's like, it's not necessarily, I can't really call it a scam, right? But it feels like it when, like, you're going to be left a hole like the size of the Grand Canyon in your pocket every time just to spend on a game. And they've done this for like the last 3 years now, where they just up the prices. And that's not just on WWE. That, I feel like that's just gaming wide. Like, I think Grand Theft Auto 6, they're gonna like release that shit like off rip for like $100 or something. $80 to $100. And I'm like, God damn.
Not to mention the space for GTA. It's going to be a whole PS5. You might as well just buy a PS5 for your own GTA and keep it separate, because it's 800 like gigabytes the whole game, something like that.
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking monster.
So the unoptimized version of the game that has been released so far, is 800 gigabytes. It's like a terabyte. I bought an internal drive just for my PlayStation. Yeah. Because normally when I'm done, I just delete the game, get rid of it. I think I've used maybe 30% of the internal drive, and this is what it is. But you need extra storage in today's society, especially when not just Grand Theft Auto, but Call of Duty gets bigger and bigger and bigger every year. If you are one of those people who buy Call of Duty each year. It is what it is.
Yeah,
it is.
Let us get some callers here. We do have a couple waiting in the queue. First off, the WrestleCollective head of the Shiznit. Let us get in Jordan. Hello, good sir.
Yo. What's up, man? How y'all doing?
What's up, brother?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
First off, I want to say thank you to our illustrious guest. Thank you for coming on and joining the collective today. Very much appreciate you on that. But I wanted to kind of chime in on this 2K conversation, right? Because it's a little difficult in a nuanced, thing, because I am a person who plays sports games, right? And I'm very much aware that most sports games, most games like this, are nothing but re-releases of the same game, of the same engine, with updated rosters. So for me, I'm highly disappointed, because I'm looking for some innovation in the 2K series. I feel like personally the 2K series has been a little bit stale. These last 3 to 4 releases have been a little bit stale. There's been nothing kind of really new to bring you in. No. And so I know it's, crazy early to say, but I'll turn it this solution based, and I want to ask the room, what features would you want to see in this edition of 2K26?
So as an old CAW head, no longer one anymore, what I really would like them to bring back is create a story mode. Not necessarily what we have in universe or what's built in the universe, but I'm talking about like actual, like the cutscenes that they used to have back in, like, I think they started it in SVR 2010 and then they ended it at 2K14. I think that would do wonders, especially for the CAW community, because that is kind of a market in and of itself, and I think definitely could uptick sales, or at least get people incentivized to pay whatever price you're going to give them just for base version, right? Because if you include that aspect of the game, there's a lot of people that kind of, they buy these games to create their own universes. I mean, I know co-producer knows about this. I mean, we've seen it for years, still going strong today. So I think that would be a mode that I'd like to see. And then I'll go to the second mode that I would love to see, and then I'll pass it to the room. Second mode I would really like, and this is just me personally, I don't know if they've included this back in yet. Do they have GM mode? Because this is how out of date I am.
No, they did bring back GM mode
Yeah.
in a weird way. It's not the same,
Yeah,
but
so-
they did bring it back.
So I want GM mode somewhat modernized. Like this is what I would personally would want, right? I would like a GM mode that's based off of the SVR07 engine, but also kind of on the Journey of Wrestling sim front. I believe we've done this a couple times on Fire Pro. You've done this, Jordan. If they did that, where you could simulate bookings, I think that would be really, really good. I think that would be really good additions to the game. That's my take. But what does everybody else think?
I would love to hear what Ryan thinks because he is an avid 2K player like myself.
Yes.
So I would love to know what you think. What would you want them to bring back? Because, and before I get to your answer, because you guys talked about, the pricing of games, right? Get ready for the $90 games to become standard.
Yeah.
I want everybody to be prepared for that. Nintendo already set the precedent, with the Switch 2 release and their games. So get ready for $90 games and special editions to cost $120 and up. But Ryan, I would love. What would you like to see back in a 2K game, or new to a 2K game?
I believe you're
Right.
muted, brother. Brother, you're muted. I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. The pros and cons of having a mute button on the headset. Right?
Yeah, right.
What I would love is a redefined career mode. Like My Rise is fun and all, but it's one and done. Okay, you now have the luxury of playing as a male and a female creative wrestler through My Rise. I just want a career mode that is indefinite and maybe it gets a little stronger. The AI gets a little stronger the longer you play it. That's something that I would like to see in terms of the career mode, especially considering this is part of the system, guys. Now, like artificial intelligence is here. Okay, you can use AI as a tool to make your game a little better. You can use your artificial intelligence to procedurally generate a match card in storylines for your character to go through. It is what it is. I don't like advocating for the use of AI in that regard, but that's the future, regardless of however we do it. Just like Jordan said, $90 games is about to become the norm. No matter how much you push against artificial intelligence, it's here. Genie's already out of the bottle.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. But to the point, they did bring back GM mode. I played it for 1 year, never touched it again. It's not that deep. Like, it's not as good.
No.
What I heard for this year's game, and I could be wrong, is this year's 2K is going to have an enhanced universe mode. And for that, universe mode getting its first glow up in close to 10 years is going to be fun.
Actually, I think longer than that, because like the best universe mode was like WWE 12.
You say best, that's literally maybe the first.
Second. First was SVR 11. And then
My point still stands, James. They ain't giving it a glow up in a decade.
Ain't no way. In fact, they actually regressed after 12. It's mainly the point on that. Hannibal, what say you, good sir? And then we'll pass it off to our guest.
So hang on. So what was the actual question? I know in theory, but what was the actual question Jordan asked?
What features or things would you like to see in this year's 2K or 2K going forward?
It's like, I just wanted to be clear before I gave my answer, because the reason why I haven't bought, so the last 2K game I parted my hard-earned money for was 2K19. The last one I had was 2K20, which I've never actually opened because I knew it was a buggy mess.
You were the smartest man in the room.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be worth a while. But for me, the reason why I stopped buying the games is because it was the same game every year with, some slightly better graphics, maybe some new characters, that kind of thing. I could just never justify the cost of it. And for me, the game started really getting a bit cruddy when everything was based more on multiplayer and online modes rather than, a good old-fashioned story mode. Like for me, the pinnacle of those games, and obviously it wasn't 2K then, it was THQ, but, was like Here Comes the Pain. When you had those big, long, winding story modes or GM mode, and it gave lots of replay value. So they'd have to firstly put something in that was going to make me really want to pick up and play that game story-wise and give me something long to do, like a long campaign. And then more than anything else, just change it up. Give me a reason to really want to buy it. The last WWE game I played was Battleground. Because it was different. I used to like the All-Star game and the Legends of WrestleMania. Like, something just felt a little bit different. So when they do games like that, I'm interested. With the yearly updates, that's exactly what it is. It's a yearly update with a hefty price tag and a game that I just don't enjoy playing anymore. So
I hear it.
It needs to do a lot for me, unfortunately.
To add to your point, Hannibal, I remember even Road to WrestleManias were more creative than what we got right now for story mode. Like, and they perfected that shit in SVR 11. Like, I loved when you can like roam backstage and you could like pick fights with people, and then every little, like, it was almost like kind of it was like if GTA met SmackDown versus Raw, like, and it was like free roam, but you could also do the things you need to do. Like, that was cool, and I feel like they just abandoned that way too soon. I wish they'd go back to something like that. Road to WrestleMania, I think, was baller.
Yeah, and I just saw a comment from JJ about how many times do people buy Madden games and they barely changed over the years. The thing is, I'm not disputing that. That's exactly what happens, right? We were talking yesterday in Discord, and I was saying that's like FIFA for a lot of people. Like, people buy FIFA year in, year out, and all that's different is the teams have been updated. That used to be.
And even then, that their popularity has waned. By the way, their popularity
massively.
Well. Madden, same thing. 2K, NBA. Like, I feel like
there'll always be. But what I'm saying is
they're better than a lot of the others.
Yeah, but there'll always be people that do buy it as an annual thing because force of habit. How many times do we still watch stuff that we don't really enjoy anymore? It's force of habit. Your friends are playing it, you want to play with your friends. Your friends are buying the new game, you want to buy the new game. It's not worth the money, but you also want to play the new game with your friends. So you're going to do it. The thing is, with a lot of game companies, especially ones that do annual updates of their games, and especially sports games, they do the bare minimum because they can do the bare minimum. And the thing is, that's down to the buyer. If you continue to buy regurgitated like crap, you're going to get regurgitated crap, but you get what you pay for.
Oh, so it's my fault? You're blaming me?
Yes. Actually, I'm actually blaming Big Graps. I'm blaming Big Graps for that, actually, more than anyone else.
It's all our fault.
I mean, I can't say much. I
heard my name was summoned.
The only 2K I didn't buy was last year, to be fair. I bought every 2K from 20 on.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, since before then. Like, you could go to my PlayStation history. Brother, I've got 2K14. Still probably on here, you know what I mean, in my history. So I get it. Blame me. But like, you want to... The thing is, when it comes to like sports games and stuff like that, when especially these, you want the newest, right? Nothing has changed. Maybe the menu looks different, or maybe they added in new music or whatever. Yeah. But like, there's something about like some sort of FOMO and things like that you just want to buy the new game. So I guess that's partly capitalism, partly consumerism. You both go hand in hand, I guess.
Yeah.
But I had one more thing, and then I'll leave because I know there's more people that we're going to be bringing up. And I just wanted to ask, especially since we got our producer here, but I want to ask our guest first, seeing this is a video game discussion, what is your favorite video game of all time?
There we go.
Okay. That's a tough one. I'm a big Nintendo fan, but I will say it would be Pokemon if we didn't have what happened this year. I still played the games, but I can't validate it being like $90, and that's just for the game.
So no, not series, but favorite
But
specific,
games.
Just singular entry.
Yeah. So for me, it's Red Dead Redemption. Right,
Ooh.
that's the first one. I think that is a perfect.
Red Dead 2,
complete,
I'm assuming.
No, the first one. The first one.
Okay.
It is a perfect, complete game. You didn't need any. The DLC was added extra fun. You didn't need the DLC to finish the story or to get more out of the story.
I haven't tried it yet. I haven't found it. I'm on it. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
It was, to me, just a perfect game. So if you're saying Pokemon, which one? Because personally, right now, I'm playing Leaf Green, on the emulator. So that's a good one. But not series. But
you talk about piracy now with Nintendo lurking?
Yeah.
With Nintendo lurking?
Don't do that, Jordan. We'll get
Hey,
canceled.
big Tendo ain't
Listen,
worried
if
about
you
me.
don't see Jordan on this week's episode of Weekly, just know Nintendo got him.
Big Tendo ain't worried about me.
No.
But no. What is there a specific favorite game in the series that you have? I want to know your favorite specific game.
Okay. So I'll answer the Pokemon and then I'll do my own separate one. So for Pokemon, it's probably going to be nostalgia-wise, it's probably going to be Emerald. Really liked Pokemon Emerald.
Good choice,
Probably
good choice.
very much up there. Next to Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But favorite game of all time, whole story, everything was Gears of War 3 for me. Top tier.
I like
Yeah.
That's a
Nice
good one. That's a very
Good
good
choice.
choice.
Yeah.
Very good choice. I got into Gears late because I'm a Sony PlayStation guy, so I'm obviously pretty happy that it's coming over to to PlayStation. But no, Gears is a great series, and especially the third one. Good choice, very good choice.
Yeah,
But no, I thank you guys for having me.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you to our guests. You guys do great work as always. I love Wrestling with Tism. This is a great show. You guys do great things for the collective. So continue to have a great show. Thank you guys for having me on.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate
Thanks,
it.
boss.
Thanks, boss. Take care. All right. Let us go to our next guest as well, since he's been waiting extremely patiently. Let's go to Mr. Charles. What's up, brother?
Not much. And also, Hannibal, you were smart about 2K20. I wasn't, unfortunately.
No, most people.
I
don't.
pre-ordered that game. I did not have the knowledge the game was going to be that broken.
To
No.
be fair, my friend had started, or not as a prank, but as like a tradition, would buy me at least one PlayStation game for Christmas, and it used to be like a Lego game, and then around 2K18, it became like a WWE game. And by the time, obviously, Christmas rolled around, I knew exactly what the jig was with 2K20. So I was just like, I'll leave it in the plastic. It's probably worth more money never being opened.
Yeah,
It's probably worth like $2 nowadays. So.
It's not worth much. You may get $2 whole, bro. Two whole schmeckles, guys. Two whole schmeckles.
It's still funny how it took 2K20 to extend the 2K19 servers for another more year.
Yeah,
And
They
in the
never
delay of
do that
22.
either. No sports games do that unless you royally screwed up. I think the
What
franchise-
happened was there, James and Charles, the pandemic happened. A lot of people lost their jobs. They shut it down, and they just chose not to do anything. Also, youth left. That's
true.
a whole other issue as to why 2K20.
Yeah.
That's the way it was, okay? And why there was no 2K21.
Charles, I did want to see, did you wanted to come in here before I saw you popped in? Was there a specific thing you wanted to talk about as we talk about the video game discussion real quick before we move on to 2026 releases we're looking forward to?
And I'm not surprised because you talk about the editions. Because there was 4 editions for this freaking game, and it has different covers.
There's 4 editions.
Yeah, they
Well,
announced
there's the
one.
standard.
Is it?
Yeah, the standard. Yeah, the standard edition, deluxe edition, the Attitude Era edition, and Monday Night War edition. They announced the King of Canes edition. That's the deluxe edition. Which, by the way, Triple H's front and center are damn near all these covers. Ego much?
Well, yeah, just about. And it's always with the I bet it's with the muscly version photoshopped of the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, that looks out of place.
Yes. That's very much so, especially in the Attitude Era cover.
Yeah,
Well,
that's out of place there.
Respectfully, there's no difference between the Ruthless Aggression Era and the Attitude Era. There is none. From the thematic standpoint, this is just me being me. Okay, the Ruthless Aggression, you know what the Ruthless Aggression Era had? Katie Vick. You know what the Ruthless Aggression Era had? The Mexicools. You know what the Ruthless Aggression Era had? I could go on, but
Katie, I wish you didn't mention that one.
Let's not go into that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Continue, Charles, and then we'll.
But
on.
basically, and like the Hannibal, you were smart, but I wasn't. I still get all the games this year. Well, minus this one, so I'm stuck on last gen.
Oh, there you go.
But
Fair
eventually I'll
enough.
get it.
Fair enough. All right, let us go in.
I wanted to actually ask. Jordan had a prompt that made sense, James.
Go for it.
And no one else had an opportunity to ask. Charles, what is your favorite game of all time?
That's a fair point.
Oh, you putting me on the spot here because I played what?
The gun is pointed at your head.
You
What's
have
your
to
favorite game?
do it.
Damn. The
Hold on,
original RE4.
I'll do the 4 kids point instead of the gun. There we go.
There we go.
And she's got the Pokeball. There you go.
Okay. The original RE4.
Oh,
Resident Evil 4,
that's not
Yep.
bad.
Ooh,
top tier.
good one.
James.
I mean, Super Mario Sunshine. I mean, everybody knows because if you don't know, I played a modded version on my channel. There you go, cheap plug.
Hannibal. Favorite game of all time?
Man, it's such a hard question because I'm a big arcade fan as well. But the one that gave me the most overall.
Don't say asteroids.
No, the game that's given me the most kind of mixture of emotions is the first Last of Us.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
yeah.
It gave me all the feelings, and no games have given me joy, games have made me sad, but the Last of Us gave me everything.
Yep.
So
Very
for
fair.
me, and this is just me sitting here thinking about it. Jordan asked, put a gun through my head. What's the question? Favorite video game of all time. The last video game that made me feel anything, like in terms of, this is one of the most intricate world designs I've ever played in. Like to the point where even upwards of 2 years later, while I'm playing it, I'm still discovering physics. At the time, I bought this game like 9 years ago. Day one launch, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch, and it was a magical experience. And if you haven't played it, and I know Hannibal, I think you said you had it but didn't play it.
Which one?
Breath of the Wild.
No, I've got what was the sequel?
No, you have Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes.
Still the same game, basically, just with a lot of extra things.
Yeah.
Highly recommend the story for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I agree.
It has one of the most intricate worlds that you could ask for in a video game.
Hands down.
No, 100%. Let's go to we're gonna bring our next guest up, and then we're at our limit here. We do have Nick waiting as well. Nick, real quick, favorite video game of all time? What you got?
Shit. Ooh, favorite. Can I give you? Can I see? It's a toss up.
It's a one and done. Gun to your head.
Okay,
Make a
all right,
choice.
All right. I'm gonna go Final Fantasy X.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Just because I fucked with the game mechanics and like
Yep.
the turn style battle commands and stuff like that. And I mean the
This
Aeons
is
were
when Final
sick.
Fantasy was. Turn-based combat's great.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I tried, dude. I don't have time to sit and play video games, but I tried to play Final Fantasy. What was it Rebirth?
7 Rebirth, I think.
Yeah, Rebirth and the sequel. But dude, I got no time to sit and play games. The last game I sat down and played through in its entirety was Hogwarts.
Legacy?
Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy.
All right. Well,
Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy was a fun game. Interesting world. It's just Revelio simulator, though. That's all it was. If you know, you know.
Yeah, but
magnificent world.
I wonder what they're gonna do for Legacy 2. I mean, because of James and his Super Mario Sunshine, I went and I got the same emulator he had, and I downloaded a bunch of games. Ooh.
Yep.
You know what? As an honorary mention, all the Simpsons games, like Hit and Run, Road Rage.
Hit and Run and Road Rage were
Bart versus the Space Mutants.
Yeah.
They were great. They were fun times.
They were fun times.
It's crazy.
You can't be real. Bart versus the Space Mutants is a terrible game.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You like that?
All right. Anything else? Anything else you got, Nick?
Nah.
Yeah, fair dues, brother. Appreciate having you on.
Later.
We're gonna rotate you out. Love you, man. Thank you for coming in. Charles, you got anything else you want to add before we get on to the 2026?
As far as the brand of Simpsons games, the only two I played was the one that did the 2007 one for the PS2 and the Hit and Run, which is why I need to get my another GameCube again.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, listen, if you get a gaming PC, let me know. I got you. With that said, I'm going to rotate you as well, just in case we have more people. I appreciate you coming on, Charles. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, let us get to the 2026 releases, everybody, shall we?
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. So there's actually a couple games that I'm looking forward to that I do want to play, even if it's with friends. Notice I say with friends because, as Ryan said, I don't have a modern console of my own except for the Switch, I think, which is not modern anymore. Mario Tennis Fever. Now, I used to play Mario Tennis on the GameCube when I was like a kid. I had no idea that this was even coming out. I thought it was like a complete, and maybe it is a complete remake, but I'm looking forward to it anyway, just to play with some friends. So I am looking forward to that. I am looking forward to the new Forza game coming out because I'm a racing head. Anybody that knows me, I love me some racing games. It makes me miss the days of NASCAR Thunder 2003 and 4, though. I'll be honest, but I do love me some Forza. So looking forward to that. And then the last game that I'm really looking forward to this year, Lego Batman, because I'm a Lego fanatic. Love Lego Star Wars. Love Lego Star Wars 2. Love Lego Indiana Jones, which I have for the Xbox 360. And anybody that has like a Lego game, we always trade, play it back and forth. So I'm a Lego fanatic there. So I am looking forward to Lego Batman, and I hope he has the Dark Knight voice because I think it would be funny. I know where he is.
At least one has to.
At least one absolutely has to. You're right. What about the rest of the panel here? What are you looking forward to in 2026 game wise? We'll go with our guests first. Ladies first.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I have a few on my plate, but these two recently just came out that were on my list that I'm already in love with, and it's Hytale, which is like Minecraft 2. So, you know, if you grew up playing Minecraft, Hytale is probably just going to be like not a better Minecraft because I still like Minecraft, but it's definitely different. The world building and everything. It's nice. It's cool. And then Quarantine Zone, which I have played a little of, really fun. If you're a fan of like Papers, Please, like back in like I think it was like 2015, it came out, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I really like that game a lot. It was very confusing. I didn't understand anything, and I bombed the whole game, but I loved every second of it. So I guess that counts as a game I'm looking forward to. And then last one, I believe it's Peace Island, and it's kind of like, I don't know if it's like in the Stray franchise or not, but I really like Stray. Stray was definitely a game, I believe 2 years ago, that really caught my attention.
Fair.
Took up a lot of my time. And the story, the world building was amazing, so I feel like Peace Island might be something like that. But there isn't a lot on it yet. You just play as a cat, so it could be anything, but I don't know. I have a lot of hope with Stray, so
on our logo, we have a cat, so okay by me.
There you go.
There you go. Ryan, what do you got? What's your game?
Here in February, we have Resident Evil Requiem. It is technically speaking, is the newest release. It is the 9th title. They stopped numbering them, so it is what it is. Leon Scott Kennedy, who is on the thumbnail for today's video, is going to be a main character, and we are playing not really a new character. I do believe Village's DLC had her in the post credit cutscene. I've not Resident Evil Village was Resident Evil 8. And I've not gone back to play Village since I bought it. I burned it through like 20 playthroughs in like one weekend, because at a certain point you just become overpowered and you can run the gauntlet as often as you want. So I have not gone back to play Village in like years, it feels like. But the character was established in Village, and that's one of the big games I'm looking forward to this year. Fable, as I mentioned earlier, I've seen a little bit of Fable, and I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
This isn't officially announced, but you know, when you live on the internet as long as you are addicted to Twitter, you get attached to some things, okay? And while, you know, me and Nintendo and Pokemon as a whole are a little disenfranchised right now, did enjoy the last Pokemon game that they released. Pokemon Wind and Waves is the current projected name for
she's all over it. Hear it.
Pokemon Generation 10. It is 30 years of Pokemon, and there's so much that you could drop in this. As someone who grew up in the heart of Pokemania, waking up every morning to watch the cartoons, buying the cards, buying the toys. Pokemon is having its 30th anniversary. And from what I understand, it's going to be the most ambitious title yet. But it's not just that. There's an entire back catalog of amazing Pokemon games that there is no legal way to access anymore unless you have hardware that is 20 years old, 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And every year people speculate on whether or not it's going to happen, but this year there's a trademark to suggest a Pokemon Classics collection.
Yeah.
And
that would be cool.
If it is what I hope it to be, then it's what they did for Mario for the 35th anniversary. when they did 3D All Stars and released it. Like, people want to play these Pokemon games. People are going to play them, whether Nintendo likes it or not.
Mhm.
So make some money off of it. Fuck.
Yeah, really.
How hard is it?
And
Do the thing.
don't keep it for only a year like you did with Mario All Stars, please, for the love of God. Please.
Well, at least they told you that they were going to do that.
Yeah, true. They did give you a warning. We'll go to Hannibal next, and then we'll move on to our fantasy
Well,
topic.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. Like, I've got no problem with them doing like a limited. I think they did that, sold that for a year. If
You don't have an
buy
issue
it
with
in a year,
that? Fair.
no, if you've got a year to buy something and you don't buy it, that's on you. Like also those games. Like, I think when it came out, I think I pre-ordered it, and I'm pretty sure it was like £45, which is like $50 odd. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying these games are cheap, but I am saying if you know it's available for a year, you can put some money aside every month to afford that game. Anyway, you've mentioned some of the ones that I'm looking forward to. But 007 First Light I'm interested in. We've not had a James Bond game for quite a while.
That's fair.
James Bond games can be very hit and miss. Obviously, some have been very good. I actually really like the ones EA did on the GameCube.
Oh, yep.
Nightfire.
That's a really good shout.
I can't remember what the other one was, but they were fun. They had like variety in them. It wasn't just a first-person shooter. I like them. So the fact that we've not had one for a while, obviously there's been no films. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with this game, and it's very make or break, right? Because it's a big franchise. They've not done anything with it for a while. If this game does well, this can be a series. If it doesn't do well, we probably won't see one again for a while. So, yeah, interested with that. Lego Batman, you mentioned that already, but I'm excited for that. Scott Pilgrim X, I'm interested in. I don't know too much about it, but I liked Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I like the franchise.
I do as well. I do as well.
So
the soundtrack to that game is amazing. And also, even though it's down for coming out this year, but I believe it when I see it. No, not that one. Wolverine on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah. It's just supposed to come out at late 2026.
Yeah.
That's where it's listed at the moment. A late 2026 release. Who
much like GTA. We'll
that's what I
see
mean.
what happens.
We'll see, but I'm excited for it.
Well, with the GTA 6 thing, at least it has a hard date. They just keep moving the date. Wolverine and Hannibal, I'm with you on that one. I am very excited for that.
That's a good one. You know what game I think you really would love, Hannibal, and then we'll move on to our next topic. You would love the Sam Fisher series. You would really like those games.
You know what? I was going to say Siphon Filter. It's not Siphon Filter, is it? It's
Here, let me look it up. Sam
Tom
Fisher.
Clancy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Tom Clancy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Specifically Splinter Cell was fucking awesome.
Cell.
Splinter Cell was
you know what? I think I had the first one and didn't really like the controls of it, so I didn't bother with the others. I've heard that it was a good series, like it got better as it went along. But yeah, I like games like that. So yeah, maybe one day I'll find the technology to allow me to rediscover those.
Yeah, fair dues.
Someone hit a gong.
No, that was Brittany's microphone, I think.
Oh, yeah, I put a bowl down.
Bowl to the microphone stand. It actually did sound like a gong, to be fair. That's funny. So.
Hey, Advocate just put in the chat, they need to make a Bourne Identity game for us Americans. They did make a Bourne game on the Xbox 360.
True.
I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
But it was kind of based on the films, but it wasn't based on a singular film. It was kind of like bits from the films. Either way, I remember it being pretty good, actually. But yeah, why not another one? Bring it.
Yeah. Why not? I hear it. Let us, and Becca also loves the Lego game. Shout out Lego lovers. Let's go to our co-producer main. It is the Ryan Big Graps, as he has got a booking opportunity of a lifetime that we are going to be doing today. And it is in fact called.
We are about to utter sentence. Oh, god damn it. Let me do my intro.
Okay.
So we are about to utter sentences and say things that no one before us in our bloodlines has ever said before. You guys know about the Monty Brown 5-minute white boy challenge, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it Monty Brown or
no? Wait, no.
It was Rodney Mack.
Rodney Mack. You're thinking of Rodney Mack.
My apologies. Long day. Rodney Mack's 5-minute white boy challenge. Well, I was bored, and I got to thinking. Right?
Who's this thinking?
It's not productive thinking, but it's thinking. And
That's what we got here.
We all know and love Scott Steiner, right?
We all love Scott Steiner.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
In fact,
Scott Steiner. Fuck. Wrestling with Tism, everybody.
Just be very careful what the next words out your mouth are now you've utter Scott Steiner, because if he hears this, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna be eating for lunch.
Scott Steiner is known to have I don't know what the right term here is, but like, will we say a dislike?
A strong distaste for the
plus size community.
I'd know.
Yeah.
If you will. And so in doing this, knowing how Scott Steiner feels about the fats and the idea of the Rodney Mack 5-minute white boy challenge, let's put the two together for the Scott Steiner 5-minute fat boy challenge.
Yes, sir.
So let's iron out the details a little bit, right?
Uh-huh.
If this were to be booked as TV, right? How long do you think this angle go? Like a month, 2 months, maybe? Right? Like, let's say like 2 months.
Yeah, something like that. Why not?
So that is 8 episodes of television. We need 7, for lack of, I guess to use the term for the challenge, we need 7 fat boys to lose to Scott, and then we need 1 that Scott Steiner is going to put over.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, because of how long Scott's career lasted, I'm not going to, put this down to a specific time period. So, any and all fat wrestlers are available.
So we can resurrect them from the dead.
Yeah.
We got.
Yeah, we could do that. So,
and it's good to know because I already got my first pick.
Yeah, so let's go to James. James, who is your first pick for the Scott Steiner 5-minute Fat Boy Challenge?
So just to clarify, we're all going in order, right? We're going me, Ryan, Hannibal, Britt, and then
it's
you.
Your show. If you want to do that, if you want
to
take crowd, like if you want Britt to go first, put the guest on the spot.
Honestly, you know what? Ladies first. Who's your first fat boy in the Scott Steiner Fat Boy Challenge?
Yo. So I might have taken yours because it might be obvious, but like the Big Show, man. Like,
yeah, that's fair. That's a fair one.
The Paulden lovers? I like this.
Yeah. I already see the chemistry working together,
Yeah. I mean,
what version are we going here with the Big Show? Are we going with like the late stage, knees are shot, can maybe take like 1 or 2 bumps?
Yeah, or are we going with the Nitro one where he's able to do
long flowing hair, able to do kip ups, moonsaults, and elbow drops.
This is where it's tricky, Britt.
Okay, so I think he would get acceptance with the longer hair, but I almost want to say like knee busted version just because it just means more. Like, what if he needs help? He might need help. He might need extra assistance. I think that's perfect.
Yeah. So, I'm assuming that Big Show will be putting over Scott here. So we have yet to pick a winner of the Scott Steiner 5-minute Fat Boy Challenge. Is everyone in agreement?
I agree. I agree.
Will be no knees.
Big Show's not getting it over.
No, he's not going over, brother.
All right. James.
Okay. So you know what? Now that I know kind of what we're looking for, I actually may say my first pick for last now. So what I'm going to go with is a cult big gold classic, black and gold classic here. It's Big Damo.
Big Killian Dane, Big Damo. I like this.
Dane, baby.
I like this.
Honestly, could be a baller match to be fair. I'm not even capping. That could slap. Yeah. I think this guy will not be going over, in my opinion. I'm picking a guy that won't go over just for the fun of the game, but I do think you're going to get an excellent match. Especially if you got Prime Steiner, and the mic skills of, hold on.
Yeah, what do we think of this?
He's fat. We know what Scott Steiner thinks.
That's true.
That is very true.
Hannibal, Fish, Britt. What do we think here?
Go on, Fish.
Any objections?
Dane is buried. Dane is getting buried.
I agree.
Yeah.
Killian Dane is getting buried.
I did it for the love of the game, brother. All right. Let's go the WrestleFish. Who's your advocate?
Round 3 draft pick. The fattest one I know. The Nick Soap Dish.
Hey, I've got no in-ring training. There is no way I'm getting in a ring with Scott Steiner.
You're picking on the man while he's sick? You're picking on Hannibal while he's sick?
Ryan.
We had to get it out of the way so we could just bury that joke.
On his deathbed from illness, and you're picking.
You are the fattest European, according to some people. Yes.
But my real pick.
It has no.
Look at that sexy beast right there.
Yeah, my. What we're doing is we are going to resurrect from the dead. At least I hope. I don't hope. I don't know. I think he's dead. Haystacks Calhoun.
Who? Oh, Haystacks Calhoun.
I mean,
Calhoun. I can tell you.
Oh,
he's long dead, brother.
That is a very dead, very fat man.
Hey. We said we could bring
images are in black and white.
Yeah, we are resurrecting the Haystacks Calhoun with at least 3 wishes from the Dragon Balls for this particular,
because one
for this particular challenge.
Dragon Balls, we needed 3 of those motherfucking wishes. God damn. Okay. I vote no. He's jobbing, brother.
I don't know.
That man. Hold on.
If you
don't mind me, I gotta get a visual aid for
a visual aid. No, I agree.
Let's hope that Haystacks is able to fit on screen. He's a rather big individual.
There he is. No. Oh my!
What are we thinking here, guys?
What are we thinking?
Haystacks Calhoun.
I think you'll make it. You'll make it.
You're putting him in the over category, bro.
Look at that determination.
No, he's over, bro. Overweight is one of them.
Yep.
I'm going to listen as the head booker, because it's what we do of this challenge. I'm going to have to decline because he's wearing a T-shirt with the overalls, unlike a real man.
It's up to the resident Brit to see if this resident Brit will move on to the Scott Steiner 5-minute White Boy Challenge.
He's not British.
Is he not British? I thought he was. He was like.
No, you're thinking of
UK.
so there is another famous haystack.
You're thinking of giant haystacks.
And
yeah.
that's
Oh,
why
that's right.
That was
Okay,
going to be my
Don't
pick.
worry, Haystacks Calhoun. He's not British, but
This is This is fair. This is absolutely fair. Fair. Okay, so it is ultimately
according
no.
according to some people. Speaking of fat, Mr. Hannibal Scorch.
Yeah.
You're up.
According to some
as,
people.
as somebody that knows fat, I was see I know who I want to go over, so I don't really want to use that name now.
Mhm.
And because you said Haystacks Calhoun, I can't say Giant Haystacks, and
But
Big
there is
Daddy's
another
too
man.
obvious. Big Daddy's too obvious.
Oh.
So I was thinking, what about
Jesus.
Cheeks? Now, for those unaware of the law of Cheeks, Cheeks actually wrestled the first ever. He actually wrestled the first ever match for TNA when they were on pay-per-view. He did the dark match. The problem was with the dark match is he legitimately broke the ring.
Yeah, let me
just a few minutes before they were going to pay-per-view for the first ever
Graps
time.
and I had the same idea. That was literally what I just found that. Yeah, I was nervous to put that up because I'm not sure if we're gonna get demonetized or not. But anyway,
we'll be fine. When it comes to cheating, you gotta take the risk.
Yeah,
get demonetized first.
To
get demonetized.
We'll get demonetized before we're monetized, brother.
I think that was his first and possibly only TNA match. He may have had one or two others later on, I'm not sure, but yeah.
If he broke the ring, I would hope so.
Yeah, honestly,
they were scrambling. They were scrambling before the cameras went live to get the ring back working again. They managed to do it. It's a fair play to the ring crew at TNA at that time, but man.
Honestly, because I just feel bad for Scott to try to carry this big lug, I gotta say no out of principle. I got to.
He's not going over.
No way.
Scott's winning this by screwdriver.
Yeah, Scott. That would be his big feat of strength. He'll hoist him up for the pile driver. Britt, what say you? Is Cheeks going over, brother?
Over like under the ring or like
yeah, exactly. That's the only thing he's going over. Yeah.
I don't know. It's a yes for me. I think
yes for Britt. Oh shit.
I don't know. I think we can make something work.
Oh man.
I'm going to say this. Scott Steiner wrestled at the University of Michigan. He can handle a big man.
He can handle a big man, but I don't know if he's ever handled a man this big.
Yeah, listen, I can see him going for a double leg on Cheeks. Cheeks taking the bump, breaks the ring, can't get up. Scott Steiner pins him in the ring divot.
That would be fucking hilarious. Okay, so that's 2 for
the
going
belt.
over.
That's the belt.
I think that's who Hannibal Ryan. Have you given your vote yet?
Was that the Law and Order? Incidental music.
She's don't mind her.
All right.
No, he's not going over. He's not going over. No, of course not. No.
There we go.
Move
Okay,
on.
Ryan, you're the tiebreaker. Shit. Okay, it's 2-2, I think.
Haystacks is sorry, not Haystacks. Cheeks is getting buried, bro. Cheeks is getting buried. Cheeks is getting buried. That don't work for Scott Steiner.
All right, the Fat Boy Challenge continues.
Scott Steiner lives freak 7 days out of the week, and Cheeks ain't nothing that he ain't handled.
This is true. All right, Hannibal. I think you're. Oh no, Hannibal. That was you. Okay, so we go back. All right, so we'll go. We'll go Britt again. I think Britt, you're up next.
Ooh, okay.
Who's going up next?
So
Fat Wrestler. Next
I will say before we get to Britt,
if
you're in the collective group chat or the Wrestling with Tism group chat,
yes,
I want to remind you guys, we've sent out the links. if you want to talk fat boys, now's your chance.
Now's your
If you-
chance.
Listen.
And
If
your
you want
only
to talk
chance.
about what fat boys you think can beat Scott Steiner, which ones you think maybe can't, now's your
Sit.
chance.
Now's your
I'm
chance.
the
Come on
StreamYard
in.
link. Hop in, shopwc.com.
ShopWC.com. This is our fun question. It's been a while. This is not even a fun question. It's fun booking.
There's also going to be one wrestler that I do have to mandate here before we talk about others that we're putting into this challenge, and that is standby wrestler, Super Cop Dick Justice.
That's her.
Yeah.
Oh, did it cut out on me?
No, I heard you. Super Cop Dick Justice. I heard it. That's a fair one.
All
Listen,
right.
he's not going over,
There
but
ain't
we
no
need
way.
to extend this TV segment a little bit.
I,
you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
We'll put him in and then we'll go continue with the list. Okay. Britt, who you got next?
Okay. So can it be any wrestler?
Any fat wrestler, any fat boy.
As long as they're fat. As long as they're fat.
Okay.
They gotta be fat.
Listen,
You might need to do a
if they're
Google
not
search.
fat, then hit the buffet, brother.
Hit the buffet.
So we
That's
got you.
a
We
fade,
got.
bro.
Okay. So we got Yokozuna.
Yokozuna?
Okay.
Oh, Zuna. Yeah, Yokozuna. Sorry. I don't know why I said. I don't know. I got excited. I said Zuno.
Yeah. Okay. So which version of Yokozuna is it?
The fat one.
It the one where he won the title, or are we talking about the really big guy in like '95?
Well,
Because he was
obviously,
like
I
heavier
want to
in
say when he won the title, we want him to win. But
Do we though?
Do
Fat
we?
Boy
I don't
Special.
know.
It's Fat Boy
Because remember,
Special.
we're booking TV here. We need to extend this out a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta
Okay,
extend
okay.
it out. We gotta
So
extend
so like if you think about it, he has a
Well, we
backstory.
could get past his prime, Yoko. Like, here's the thing, right? We could get past his prime. Heroes of Wrestling, damn near his deathbed.
Jesus. Oh,
Super
Jesus.
fat Yokozuna.
Jesus Christ.
His ass cheeks bigger than most people.
That is a horror
That
show.
thing was saying
That
it.
is a horror show. You put that.
He had
Wow,
wide
that's a
loads.
TLC series right there. I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about? TLC series, my ass. What are you talking about?
Listen, Scotty will give him tender loving care, but
Bro, they'll need that goddamn Big Show ladder, and I don't even think it's gonna hold up for him.
it's the fucking bad.
Graps. I hate to
I'll tell you
interject.
that.
Graps, I hate to interject, but obviously, as one of the people behind Shop WC
ShopWC.com.
ShopWC.com.
Thank you, James.
Welcome.
T-shirt idea, Buffet Club.
Buffet Club! Buffet Club! I'm a part of that. I'm first class. Bro.
I'll write that down.
Yeah.
I'll write that down.
Yeah. It's recorded.
Buffet Club. Let's go. Everybody that's in the Scott Steiner Fat Boy Challenge is a part of the Buffet
So,
Club.
what's the verdict here on Big Yoko? Going over or?
Big Yoko. Oh no.
Nope.
Wah,
Sorry,
wah,
Britt. Want.
wah, wah.
Especially if it's out of prime. And he mentioned Legends of Wrestling by principle. I had to thumbs that down. All right, I'm next.
So we've got 6 weeks of TV here, and to new speaker Carlos the show, I think let's switch it over.
Absolutely,
to Hannibal.
I agree. Let's go to Hannibal.
So, do you want me to give you who I think could potentially beat Scott Steiner and go over? Is that what you want me to do?
Well, we're about halfway there. You can give a challenge. Go for it.
Shane
Yeah,
Taylor.
I want our first real test here for Scotty.
Let's do it.
Shane Taylor.
Yoko was a test.
Ooh, Shane Taylor is a good one. Ooh, Shane Taylor is actually a really good one. I mean, dude, the promo battles alone would actually be like fun because those two do not hold back.
The guy can go.
Yeah.
He is like, I guess what they'd class as a super heavyweight.
Yep.
When I first saw him, I didn't see him in Ring of Honor, like pre Tony Khan Ring of Honor. So when I first saw him, I was like, I'm not sure what to make of this guy. And then I saw him wrestle, and I was like, yeah, I know what to think of this guy. This guy, good. this guy good. So
Mm.
I'm a fan
I
of
agree.
Shane Taylor.
Huge fan. Huge fan.
Big push of your Big Papa Pump. And he's got the kind of
There we are.
talent that
I
could see
lost
it.
connection for a second. You
Yeah,
back?
yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're back. We're all set.
All right. Did you hold on. Shane Taylor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
girl, that's a good one.
No.
Whoa.
And
I'm
James,
going
you were
no.
talking about Shane Taylor like he's
I'm going no,
Th-
but
th-
I don't
that's not
think he's
even
going to be
close.
buried. I don't think he's going to be buried though. I think it could be legitimately.
But there was some that stuck out to me when we were talking about this. James, you said the promo battles. This is a 5-minute Fat Boy challenge. This isn't a 3-week program with a blow off at the pay-per-view.
Listen, you
He's
can build
getting 5 minutes max.
Hang on, you can build a mini program where Shane Taylor's calling out Scott Steiner and Scott Steiner like ducks him. Like, I don't want a part of this Fat Boy. He looks like he can get knocked.
Yeah, assuming he's going to win.
That's what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
then he could win.
And he's not winning.
He's not
He's
winning.
not.
He's not winning. But it would be still competitive. So by that logic, I'm going to go no, but competitive.
Mm-mm.
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 Where are we going
Uh-uh.
next?
All right. Let's go Ryan, and then we'll go to me. I'll go last.
I'm going to turn the Fat Boy Challenge on its head.
Mhm.
We resurrected one dead guy for this challenge already. Scott Steiner is invigorated in the prime of his life. The Mastodon, Vader.
You son of a bitch.
Damn it! That was gonna be my pick that was gonna be my last pick. You
Fuck
got
you, James. Fuck you, James.
Bitch.
So you want to end this
I'm
at
the
week
Vader
7?
shooter.
So you want to end
Yes.
this at week 7?
Yeah, week 7. Ooh.
I have a suggestion.
Go ahead.
I say no for this one, and here's why. This is going to be about 4 minutes. Both of them get color, bust each other up disgustingly,
Mm-hmm.
but Vader loses by countout.
And then he'll go and cut a promo. I'm just a fat piece of shit.
No.
Think he did the Attitude Era?
You think Vader's strong?
Oh, okay.
You think
Okay.
the pinfall, no
Doing a good thing.
submission,
Okay.
but the brawl gets so wild that within 4 minutes they're both busted. It's going to be like Takayama and Don Fry.
That's a good. Yeah, that's gonna be a Donnybrook. That's gonna be Donnybrook. All right.
So for that reason, because we're only on week 7, and we need at least 2 months of TV,
This is true.
you pulled your card too soon.
You have to throw in a spoiler from time to time. Okay.
I agree. I gotta go thumbs down as well. Gotta go thumbs down.
James, there's a guy I want you to shout out here for continuity purposes.
I mean, shout out Advocate of Pinocchioism because I know he loves.
No, for the Fat Boy Challenge.
Ooh. Okay, you're gonna have to DM it to me. I'll shout it out because I think I'm last anyway. And then also we will bring in our next guest momentarily because I think he's got a funny one. Okay. Do you want to tell it to me or because I was gonna go with
Check
a
your
different
phone.
Check my phone. Oh, thank you. Ah, yes, the one and only Mr. Busted Open himself, Bub Ray Dudley. Bully Rayerson, Bully the Bullysome. Yeah, that guy.
There's only 7 days in a week, James.
There's only 7 days in a week. Yeah, just for their history alone, we gotta have Bully, and Bully would do the job for Mr. Stein.
But this is week 8 of television.
Yeah,
Is Bully
We
going
need
over?
At least 2. No, he's not going over.
He's not going over.
He's not.
He's not going over.
Because the fans love this, and now
gotta
they
know-
want a little more.
Now we got a fan wanted to join into the discussion, and that is Mr. Renegade himself, the JJ Williams.
What is going on, everybody?
I got it.
Fat Boys. What you got?
Talking Fat Boys. What you got? I got to hear your pick there, JJ.
All right. This one is for Ryan and definitely for James. Matt Tremont.
Oh God, help me, Lord. Oh, the pus bubble. The pus bubble's gonna get open. Oh God, help me. I don't need this. I don't need this. I already see enough of this. That's just gonna be a hardcore match. Can you even do
No,
a
no,
5
no,
minute
no. It
hardcore?
won't be
Let's get a
hardcore.
reenactment right now. Let's get a reenactment. Explain.
It'll be an ultra violent match, James. Let's use
5
the proper
minutes?
terminology.
5 minute? Fucking...
JJ, in the World Wrestling Federation?
Yeah, why not? Dude, if we're getting color with Vader, why can't we get a little bit of color here?
Because he got busted open
ECW
hard
One
way,
Night
brother.
Stand.
He got
did get
busted open hard way, brother.
I agree with Graps. I agree with
ECW One
Graps.
Night Stand. There's the venue for this.
True.
Listen, I'm giving it a no because we can't afford the rights to separate ways. So he's gonna get the Arnie in the ring entrance.
Hey, that is an
I
award-winning theme song,
Journey,
Graps. How dare
ain't
you
nobody
hate on
paying
it?
for that. Ain't nobody paying for Journey. I don't want to get sued.
Listen, I'm not hating on it.
$500,000
We got a budget around here, JJ.
for Journey.
$500. All right.
One use. So he can't go over. Gets one use. He can't go over. Because he can't play his theme song twice.
Look, if they can license Cult of Personality,
we
they
can't
can
go over because we
license
got a
Journey for
budget.
one night.
Hey, you know what? They'll license the first 2 minutes of Journey, just like they did with Hogan with Voodoo Job. There you go. That
was 3 minutes.
Oh, was it 3 minutes? I forget. Something wrong.
And wait a minute. Hold on. Did I just say 3 minutes?
Oh,
You did. You did say 3 minutes.
The next participant in the white boy challenge, the fat boy challenge.
You know, send Rosie and Jamal. Scott can take them both.
I agree with this, but they're not going over. I agree.
Yeah,
got
because it's
Now,
a
do
tag
you
team. They're
send
only
them
getting
as
2 minutes, 30
3-minute
seconds,
warning?
brother. They're
Or
only
do
getting
you
2.5.
send them as Umanga and the shit?
Yes.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Because I think Umaga
No, you
versus
send
Scott
them as
Steiner would
3-minute
be a
warning
better
because
fight
Fish
than
just
Rosie.
made the pun.
Yeah, 3 minute
Fishy just
warning.
made the
3-minute warning.
joke. You send them as 3-minute
Yeah.
warning. You
You
don't
gotta
waste
send them
the
as
bit
3-minute
to
warning.
send out
Ah.
Umaga.
Here's the problem, though. We're missing a golden opportunity for a funny joke to end this program if they end the match in 3 minutes instead of 5.
That's fair.
And 3 ain't enough, man. He needs 5.
You know what? You're right. Steiner stacks both of them and gets them pinned at 259.
Okay. Anybody object? Anybody here object? No. Okay.
Fantasy
Moving on.
booking aside.
All right.
That's an image.
That is an image. Okay. Let's do. All right. I'll go next. And then we'll see. We'll go around the horn. Actually, we can just start throwing names out if y'all want.
You know what?
Fuck it.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll start throwing out names, and because I'm Triple H, I gotta get myself over. We're going Bam Bam Bigelow.
Bam Bam Bigelow's a good one.
Okay.
Ooh.
I say
might be my
Bam Bam
first thumbs up.
Bigelow wins the 5-minute Fat Boy Challenge.
I agree with this. I get that might be my first thumbs up here.
My thumbs up too.
Yeah.
I agree because it ends a segment.
There we go.
That's funny, because I had another one. I had put it in the comments earlier, but Bearcat Keith Lee.
Oh God, yeah, that's a good one too. That's a good one. Oh fuck. That was
A funny Dusty Rhodes
Dusty Rhodes would have been a good one.
In the polka dots.
in the polka dots.
In the
In the polka dots. It can't
Always.
be normal Dusty. He's got to come out in those polka dots.
Oh, yeah, of
Absolutely.
course.
Couldn't agree more.
Gotta get content farming, you know?
Listen,
Flanked by Gold Dust and Stardust.
let this edition of Wrestling with Tism be the proper send off for the Buffet Club. It's gonna be huge, let me tell you. All right, let's
Listen, if you guys like the Buffet Club and the Scott Steiner 5-minute Fat Boy Challenge, and maybe want a sequel to it, you know, follow us at the Wrestle Collective. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends, whether they like wrestling or not. I don't care. We need views. We need money. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And most importantly, Fish, the sign.
The sign. The sign.
And people at home might be asking, what is the sign if you haven't watched Wrestling with Tism? Well, the sign, it's real simple.
ShopWC.com.
The camera real quick. There we are. Back up for the camera. There you go. There you go.
ShopWC.com.
ShopWC.com. That's where you'll find our merchandise. That's where you'll find some cool wrestling merchandise that doesn't actually look like wrestling merchandise.
This is fair.
So if you like what we do, if you like to wear clothing that actually looks good and not like that Rikishi shirt that has his ass on it, or the AJ Styles shirt that looks like it was written in cum, go to shopwc.com, click the link, get some cool shit.
Holy, that's a fair shout though. The AJ cum shirt was something else.
That's a top 5 plug bit right there. Y'all ain't gonna beat that.
Top 5 of all time. All right. With that being said, JJ, anything else you have for us before we head the heck out of here? Because we do have to get to our plugs. And don't worry, I got the plug for you.
Nope.
All right, brother. Thank you for coming in. And we shall wrap things up, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, before we fully wrap up with our shows, I want to thank our illustrious guest, Vendetta, for joining us. Brittany, where could they find you on the social medias?
So on the social medias, I have YouTube and Twitch, and you can just find me at Vendetta. That's V3NDETAH.com for YouTube, or .tv for Twitch. All right there. I do a lot of short form content and just live streaming in general. So if you want to come by, chat. We play a lot of indie games, a lot of multiplayer games. So yeah, it's a good time.
It's a fun time. It's a good time. It's a fun time. Appreciate you. Appreciate having you on, Brett. I'll let you go because I know you got some packings to do. So thank you very much for coming on. Love you, sis.
Anytime. Have a good one, guys. Have a good night.
One, sis.
We appreciate it.
All right. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, how do we want to go with the plug order here, Ryan, Fish, and Hannibal?
All right. So Graps already got the selling of the T-shirts out of the way. So,
ShopWC.com.
This is true. You're right.
If you enjoy Wrestling with Tism and you like hearing Hannibal and I, anyways, you can also find us on the Twitter Spaces, where you will get a space every Wednesday night previewing AEW Dynamite. It is the most consistent weekly episodic preview show in all of sports and entertainment.
I agree.
So be there or be square. It is what it is. This Thursday, Wrestle Collective Weekly here live on the YouTube. There's going to be some fun activities there for everybody to engage in. Also, I do believe we are rapidly approaching the next episode of Queens Road, which should be on the 1st.
It should be on the 1st, sir. Yes, sir.
And with that, and before I bury anything else here, also, on the Twitter Spaces, tonight, the Raw review, and Wednesday night, both 15 minutes after Raw or Dynamite goes off the air, you can find Carlos doing review shows of those particular wrestling broadcasts. And that leaves us with one more where you and I, particularly this weekend, are doing a watch along for a very sensitive and very special topic near and dear to our hearts.
Yes, ladies.
The Orange Crush presents Superpower Slam. This is a Jersey Championship Wrestling show otherwise, and it is a show for the neurodivergent community. And here at Wrestling with Tism, we really vibe with that energy. Obviously,
Yes.
We're 3 neurodivergent knuckleheads who really enjoy professional wrestling and come together, and we have a nice broadcast once a week, sometimes a couple. But we are doing a watch along this weekend on that, and as we approach the close of the show, we have a trailer for that as well.
Yes. Yes. ladies and
But before we play that, you two say what you need to say, because here's what it is.
I agree. I'm really looking forward to the show just because based off of what they're doing. As Ryan said very eloquently, super looking forward to the show because of what it represents. The neurodivergent community, very, very prevalent here in our space, our sphere of influence. So I'm really looking forward to kind of bringing this to y'all on the collective, but also on the SRS, and really kind of represent our community proud. Do some good calling of the Graps, and enjoy some good wrestles, good tussle in the middle of the ring. I'm really looking forward to the card as well, and yeah, you'll hear us talk all about it on Shenanigans at some point or some other collective show, I'm sure. God knows what else, maybe SRS mainly, primarily. But I'm really looking forward to this, man. Shout out JCW and Orange Crush for doing this for the neurodivergent community. Hannibal, anything else you got to say, my guy?
No.
He is sickly. He is tired.
I was just trying to think. No, I think we covered everything. So I think we're good.
Fair enough. He is sick. He is tired. He is the soap dish. He is the fish. I am the He-Man. And until Super Power Slam and until WrestleCollective Weekly, have a great night and enjoy the wrestles. Happy Royal Rumble week, everybody.
Ladies and gents, thanks for stopping by. And until next time, this is the Wrestle Collective.